Hey, Trick Fix, welcome back. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to change out my gear assembly on my Makita here. The third gear went out about 3 or 4 years ago. The second gear went out about a week ago. So I bought a new gear assembly from eReplacements online for about 60 bucks. But the problem is that I can't get the chuck off because all the gears are stripped. So I'm going to take the gun completely apart, take apart the old gearbox and replace the chuck from the opposite way. So let me get the camera situated and let's begin. Okay, there's about 10 or so screws here that you got to take off. This is the little handle. Fortunately, I don't have another Makita, otherwise I would use that. So this is going to be a remove the battery, flip it over, and just start taking these out. Okay, then once you take this back cover off, you got one screw in here as well. Okay, now you got to take off the 4 screws in front. Okay, now that you got the screws off, you just kind of wiggle this cover off, and this comes right off. Here's the gear assembly I'm going to be taking off. So that should just pop right out of there. And there you go. Okay, there were 4 screws here that you need to take out. You know, I've never done this before, so this is the first time too. I don't care that I'm going to ruin this thing or not, so I just want to get the chuck off. Okay, then I guess we'll just start taking stuff off that you need to get off. It'll be kind of interesting to see how they put this thing together. And I'm not rebuilding this, so I don't really care. There's a little plastic thing. Okay, there's like this little round thing. I just take it, knock that thing out, and then it looks like there's a bearing in there. I'm looking for some type of C-clamp or something. Okay, what I did is I just pounded right here with a Phillips, and it loosened up the bearing here. And the bearing's out, and then I don't know if you can see, but there's a little C-clip. Okay, so I've taken out everything I pretty much can take out. I got a feeling there's something in there that's... Okay, it looks like this is pressed in there, so I just grabbed an old vice clamp I had, and then put a Phillips right on this thing, and I just banged it with a hammer, and it came out. So that's what I have to work with right now. So I got to take a couple things off. Boy, what a pain in the ass it is getting this thing off. But there are the threads. So we're getting. Okay, I'm gonna have to grind these sides down flat, so I'm able to fit it in the vise. Don't touch that. That's gonna be hot. I'm not telling you, I'm reminding myself. Wish I had a better vise. This vise sucks. Hey, it's Rick Fix, welcome back. I got a little rain delay on that backyard remodel I'm doing. I did a 5-part, maybe 6-part series on it. I'll throw a link up there. You can click on it and tell me what you think. But before I left, I had a hard time getting this chuck off. I had put a hex key in there with the pipe and it wouldn't turn. So what I did is I grinded the little spindle underneath there so I can fit it tight into this vise. And then I'm just going to take my impact. I put a little hex thing in there and hopefully the thing just comes right out. So let me get the camera situated. And, all right, hopefully this works. Otherwise, I'm probably buying a new drill. Ah, that's a wonderful thing. That's beautiful. All right, well, let me get all my parts together. Let's put this thing back together again. That's excellent. Okay, I just want to show you what I did here. I took and filed down 2 flat sides on this, put it in the vice grip, and then I took my T55 that I used to take my brake drums off with. I put it in here, tighten it up, and then I just put my impact driver on here, and it came off. Pretty simple. So if you got a stuck key, definitely do that. It removes them. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna blow this off a little bit. Get rid of some of the crap. 7 years of crap on this thing. All right. And hopefully this thing just slips right in there. All right, so what I'm doing here, you got your little speed shifter there, the first, second, and third gear. So there's a little 2 springs in there, so you got to slip that little tab in there and then slide it in there. I tried fitting it in while keeping this in there, but it just didn't happen. So you take this little lever out here, lift this up, put this on. There we go, and then slide it back in there. Look at that. All right, it's all good to go. And the lever goes, and we're good there. Let's put this back in here to hold whatever that holds. All right, let's see if this top goes on. Hopefully it just snaps in there, which it does. Why isn't that working? Oh, I gotta look at that. Hold on a second. What is that? It's gotta grab onto something there. Okay, I found out what that was. The little, I don't know if you can see or not, right in here is a little knob or a little nub that you got to attach this to first. Put that in there, and then that switches your forward and reverse. And then we just throw the cover on, get that lined up so that presses, everything's in place. That works. Okay, let's start. You got 10 screws that hold the body in, and then you got the 4 screws that hold this gear assembly in. Okay, I got the screws in now. All I got to do is put the chuck in. There's a reverse Phillips head that goes in there that I do not have. I went and looked at Home Depot and Ace Hardware. Nobody carried it, so I got to order that online. So I'm just going to put the chuck on. That screw probably hasn't been in there for 5, 6, 7 years. I'm just going to put a little Loctite on this as well. And then screw this on there. And hopefully we should be good to go. I'm going to tighten this up as well. I think I will just do the reverse on how I took it off. Put this in here. Grab some channel locks. Grab it. And there you go. Good and tight. All right, so let's see if this thing works. You know, for a new one of these, it was $280, $300. I bought this motor from eParts online for I think it was $60, maybe 55. There you go. Look at that. All the speeds work. Chuck works. We're all good to go. There you go. Hopefully it clears up tomorrow so I can put the dirt in for that backyard remodel project I'm doing. But not bad for $60. You know, everything worked out great. It was a little hard getting that chuck off, but with that impact driver, it definitely did the trick. I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and like them, and I will see you on the next round.